And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Harris. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the Sparks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. She gets that one.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
A challenging stretch for Dallas here. Agunbowale from long range. Nice! 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
After struggling in the first quarter, she has come alive here in the second.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Harris with it. Pass to Carrington. Finds Allen. There's Agunbowale with the 3.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
When you look at Arike Agunbowale's scoring numbers, they're historically good.
She came into the 2024 season averaging 20.5 points per game. That's the third best average ever, and only Brianna Stewart has a better career average amongst active players. I mean, Arike's offensive arsenal is unreal.
Now here is McCowan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Brink. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Now here's Plum. Bambi right side. Here's Brink. Blanketed by the D. She fights to the rim for the layup.
She's one of the best in the league at that. I mean, even with just a tiny sliver, she always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And again, it's the wings from deep.
Love the confidence shown by McCowan. Little by little, trusting her J more.
Cameron Brink from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that keeps her at 100% from the field this quarter.
And here's Harris. She has 5. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Agunbowale. McCowan inside. She's against Brink. Pass to Harris. The 3. That shot off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Sparks ahead, running away with this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. Drops in the tray.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here's Ball Queen. The 3 is up. Drills it from outside.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Now Ball Queen. 9 points in the game. Inside. Here's Agumbawale. Ball Queen. Goes back up. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You know, she shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Queen. Another 3 for the Sparks.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. We're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows.
Puts her head down and attacks the basket. Agumbawale is fearless on drives.
Shooting 2.
And the first one falls for her. No doubt about it, Arike Agumbawale is one of the best scorers in the league.
Well, you know, one of the big reasons is she plays a lot. She's in excellent shape. She led the WNBA in minutes played in 2023. That helps. And the other thing I think that she does at an elite level, she gets the line so much. Arike is always applying pressure to the defense.
I will never forget Agumbawale blowing up in college because of her clutch tournament baskets. Those were special. It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Here's Dallas now. Pass to Ball Queen. And that one comes up a bit short. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. 5 straight now, coming out of halftime, rolling.
Now here's Ball Queen. Defended by Ball Queen. Here's McCowan. Agumbawale. Fires from deep. No room at the end. Locked out for the 6th time in 10 attempts. Ball Queen with the ball. And McCowan picks her up defensively.
She's playing the game with excitement right now.
She capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
Just couldn't contain herself.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the 3-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
The D has no answer for Ogunbowale, which is why she keeps getting the ball and capitalizing.
Wasted no time on that one.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much. Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
She's such a great dunker.
A high riser, no doubt about it.
We've come to expect plays like that from her, and still, they never get old. Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here's Ball Queen. Defense right on her. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Ball Queen. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, it's the tall frame of Stevens that allows her to see the floor so well and distribute accordingly.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Ogunbowale with it. She's got 19. From outside, off the mark.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone.
Yep, that goes.
Defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Sparks on top, opening a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Now here's Harris. She's guarded by Plum. Fires for three, and Harris gets it to go.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
And the Sparks with possession here. Plum gets the bucket.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
Here's Harris. Pass to Carrington. It's hauled in by Burrell.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance. Great idea to pull up and take the transition three ball right there. The defense was in position to block her path to the hoop if she took it inside.
And it's the Wings ball. And here's Carrington. Here's Siegrist. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Puts her superb floor vision on full display. Harris is one of the more traditional point guards in this game.
To the left wing. Back to Ogunbowale. The three-pointer off the mark. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
A nice shot by Durr. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Ogunbowale. Hits it from three-point range.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. They sure add up.
Shoots. Another one falls for the Sparks.
Double team, triple team, zone defense, something. I mean, you got to figure out a way to shut her down.
Pass to Carrington. Tipped away. And here's Burrell. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Now here's Carrington. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch. Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And the basket by Plum.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Here's Harris. Pass to Carrington. To the wing, right side. Now here's Harris. Another shot. Hines Allen can't get it to go. Right wing from the arc. And the Sparks, another three.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Hines Allen. Just 5 on the clock. With the shot. The second chance effort. Harris can't hit. And it's the Sparks ball. Cannon covered by Hines Allen. Brink, the shot is good.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now Harris. Carrington. The wings with another miss. Outside Durr. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the double team with Durr. Here's Carrington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
Plum gets the bucket.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone, but hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that's a wrap, everyone.